Good morning, sunshine. This is episode number 9 of 10 Years Gone. I began writing this episode the day after my daddy passed away. Then I decided it needed to be frassed because it was long overdue. It was all about how thankful I am to my mama and my sister and my family for taking such good care of my daddy. Then I remembered that I left off with 2015 being a turning point year. So this photo story chronicles 2015 through 2024. This is me running into former students whom I'm very thankful for and love the hugs and warm greetings when I run into them at work, at play, and at the wonderful dining establishments we have around here, at Claremont Days and other fine festivals we have around here. Vicky taught me everything about taking care of the queendom. In 2016, I took over as headmistress of Sage Academy. And that was quite the learning curve. We got together with our Oxfordite friends and four-year friends. We got to see Jack and Sterling in Macon on our way down to Bob and Lisa's wedding. In 2017, we celebrated marriages, visits with J Squared. I snorkeled barefoot on Antigua. Big mistake. Big, huge. I got Newsom to take pictures of me with formers. Grant and Newsom flew to Colorado to be with family. Get-togethers at the head house, and a wonderful visit with Sandra and Nathan at the governor's mansion. Also in 2018, I met Jax. Oxfordites united at the Hensons. We helped move Chris and Carol into their Overlook house. Emily McKenzie's Worker Cosmere's eye grew at that time. November 30th, Elton John in the sanctuary of Grace Episcopal Church. We're friends, our family. In 2018, we got a new kitchen. And Newsom took me to be with North Hall retirees. We gathered at the farm to honor David. We made sausage in the queendom. The courtyard became Sandra's reading garden. And I buried a time capsule. During the 10 years following retirement, I photographed eclipses and neighbors. I created new characters like Shaun the Sheep. We celebrated life with the Hallmans and the Leaches up at Modeling. Grant worked at the racetrack where I got the Doppler effect. We celebrated other people's retirement and pools. We went to the Isle of Palms where we celebrated life with the Pritchards. Khaki did cannonballs into the pool. My favorite server and my favorite neighbor. My favorite lake house. One of the highlights of 2019 was the State Botanical Garden and the dedication of the Alice Richards Children's Garden. In 2019, we celebrated Thanksgiving in Jacksonville and the King and Prince, where the golden ray was being removed from the sound. And this is the view from Jekyll that year. While on St. Simon's Island, we visited friends. Throughout 2019, we got together with friends and families to celebrate life and work. We visited Selma and Montgomery, So, 2019 ended with Christmas in Carrollton with family and my friend Ella. 2020 was the year of COVID. It was also the year that we were introduced to Chesney and the Gooch family. We spent time with Chris at 2814 Overlook Drive, at Jane's house, where Jim is being a punk. Easter. And this was St. George 2020. First time that we spent a week with our friends group in Chesney. Danny and Crystal had their first visit to the farm in 2020. The rattlesnake stew. The old Edwards Inn up in Highlands. And our pup Frisco enjoying a good scratch. And once again, we enjoyed Thanksgiving at the King and Prince. We also had a test ride in their Tesla. You never know who you're going to run into on the square in Gainesville or at Sweet Acre Farms. In 2023, I attended Mike Grayview's memorial service. I got to play catch-up with former students and colleagues from North Hall Middle School and friends in Carrollton. 2023 was a good year for playing catch-up with friends and family and formers all over the place. Good music, good food, and wineries all over the northeast corner of Georgia. In 2024, we got out to support our favorite local politicians. And I got to spend time with my grandchild, Penny. I'm telling you, in 2024, I was beginning to enjoy eating out and getting to hug the necks of fantastic servers who are also former students of mine. Everybody loves Erica. And since 2020, many trips to Sweet Acre Farms, my local hardware store, and of course the grocery store. But my favorite part of 2024 was mentoring and being with my grandbaby Penny. There you go.